Welcome out with a Finn to build a mini cabin in the middle of a forest in Finland. Last winter I started building a log cabin and I had to stay in a tent. But now finally I'll be able to build this mini cabin so that next winter I don't have to stay in the tent anymore. The issue is I have never built anything like this before, so it's all new to me. But let's get into it. Here I have the cabin that we're supposed to assemble or build during this trip. And I want to state it right in the beginning of the video that this is not the main cabin that I'm going to build on this site. This is just a mini cabin, a upgrade from the tent, and I will turn it into a sauna once my main cabin is finished. The main cabin will be built out of those huge logs that are drying. I had to tie the back completely because this latch on this side is broken, but I need to fix that before we start driving back and forth. It will be just much easier if this works. Oh, 99%. I left the system here and the solar panel is up there, so it charged when I was out of here. All right, now let's fix this. Now that's a lot sturdier. All right, let's put on a brand new chain. Last time I sacrificed 2 chains, but thankfully I have extra chains still. Oh shoot, I did not notice this one. The front wheel went over these, but it doesn't matter if this is the only thing broken. Yes, the sheet metal is fine, and so are the boards. Whew, that was a close one. And also I think I broke this. Oh no, that one is really bent. Here I have all the planks that will come for the roof. Before I go pick up more stuff, let's try to finish the foundation. I really hope I bought the correct size. Yes, it fits. So how this works is that there is one bolt on top and then there is this huge loop underneath. So the bolt will go through these holes here in the pole and through the loop. Last time I wasn't able to drill big enough holes, so I had to go and buy separate bolts, but I think these are big enough. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh shoot, it's starting to drizzle a bit. It was not supposed to rain today. There are no clouds at all, and it's raining. Oh. It's a little bit lifted, not much, but a little bit. This one right at the center. So I might have to grind off a little bit from there. But first I need to go get a beam that's long enough this way, and I can check that if it's too tall here from the center. So right here I have the mini cabin that I will be assembling in this video. It's called Lillevilla Keitele and it's from a Finnish family-owned company called Luoman Puutuote Oy. So it's made here in Finland by a family-owned business and they've been on the market since 1982. So they really know what they're doing and I'm just so excited on setting this up. Luoman Puutuote got so many different kind of cottages, outhouses, saunas, bigger cottages, storage units and almost any like this kind of structures you can make out of wood. So if you consider building something, you should check out their website. Now we just need to take this piece by piece, put it to the trailer and transport it to my cabin site. Somebody at Lillevilla really likes to play Tetris. This is like a big puzzle. The ground is really uneven, so I'm a little bit worried how well this will do, but let's see. Oh man, this is so freaking stressful. I'm trying to go as slow as I can. Oh no, no, no. What happened here? Oh, I hope it didn't crack. No, it looks to be fine. I forgot this, like you see here. I have everything away from the tire, so if I turn right, the tire won't hit there. But for some reason here, I forgot that completely. It hit the tire once, but thankfully I had this so loose that it snapped off instead of breaking this freaking board. That would have been so bad. Oh, let's fix this and continue the way. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was scary. That was scary. This is the sauna door with glass windows, but I'll just move these to the side for now. All right, let's take her to the cabin site. All right. We're almost done with transporting stuff here. I think we just have to drive back and forth once more. But it's already 7 p.m. so I'm really getting hungry. I need to eat dinner. My knife is in the tractor. Now would you look at that? I'm just so hungry. Now that's done. Now let's go pick up the rest of the pots. Oh, this really is a heavy door. Now that's the last of them. I'm really starting to think that I need a bigger trailer at some point. This is the biggest downside of building to the middle of a forest. It took me the whole day to just get everything here. It's currently over 8 p.m. and I started driving back and forth, was it at around 3 p.m. I have everything pretty well organized here. I have these that I bet are for the longer walls. These boards did not come with the cabin. These are for making a sheet metal roof, because this cabin is designed for that kind of huopakatto, but I really want to have a sheet metal roof because we just get so much snow during the winter. A sheet metal roof is better for that. Right here I have all these shorter pieces. Then this is a mess. I have no idea what these are used for. I probably have to check the manual for that. And here are all the boards for the shorter walls and for the roof. Oh, that's almost perfect. I mean, it is a little bit lifted from the center. You can see it here. So I need to cut down that one a little bit. That's not wobbly anymore. That's great. Now all those 4 underneath are attached to the metal screws. It shakes in this direction a little bit, but once I attach all these together, I think it should stop. So this right here that comes underneath the cabin is pressure treated wood, because the ground is of course releasing a lot of moisture, that way it won't sink to the wood. Also you can see how much air there will be below the cabin, so air will pass through easily, and if there's any moisture it will dry out. It's already 9:30, so I think I'll just call it a day here and continue working tomorrow. I'm just here reading the user manual, trying to figure out which parts goes where, because tomorrow I need to get that cabin standing. The forecast rain the day after tomorrow, so before that I need to have the whole cabin standing and at least the subroof in place. So there will be a separate sauna area and a separate room, and then a huge deck in the front. Alright, let's continue with that tomorrow. But I have a mitre saw here that I haven't unboxed, so let's go ahead and do that still today. Oh, this will be so useful here. Did I put these wrong way around? Yes, I did, apparently. Alright, got that all assembled, but I need to go to sleep. It's really late and it's getting really dark as well. Soon I need to start bringing lights with me once again. Tomorrow I have the alarm waking me up 6 AM. We have a busy day ahead, so see you guys in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. Let's go pick up some fresh blueberries to my oatmeal. Got that in like no time. Oatmeal with fresh blueberries and blueberry soup. Now that's done. Oh boy, it's really cold here. My fingers are really freezing. I forgot I still got a new nail gun which I need to unbox as well. Let's put it to test. Oh, this will be so handy. Imagine if I had this when I built my outhouse. I just like hammered so many nails down. These are not off-road wheels. I got sawdust everywhere. Let's see if this helps. Taking out the cross measurement in anything you build is super important, because right now these beams and the beams on the edge are equally apart from each other, but my cross measurement is 20 centimeters off, which means that if I started to build here now, the whole structure would be tilted and not a square. I need to get this to be a perfect square. Just double checking the cross measurements here. All good. You can see that this board is really bent from the center here, and this is supposed to be exactly in the middle. So let's see if I'm able to bend it a little bit. A little bit off, but just a few millimeters. That's way better. Now there we go! I got all of them attached to the bottom frame. I got all these straightened out, or at least almost completely straight. They were a little bit bent. But the issue is that it's getting super hard to walk here. So I might as well just throw some of those boards already on top of here, just to make it easier to move. Oh, this front deck will be huge! Check out that! So now the foundation is done. It's complete. We just have to figure out what comes next. Okay, so this should be pretty straightforward. Each of these have this kind of a notch. And they just like click on place. You can see that these basically are just like massive TNG boards. It's 44 millimeter in width, so that will definitely work for a sauna. Now right in the beginning it's really important to get this structure centered and take the cross measurement. And you can see it comes a little bit over the bottom board. So if water glides down the wall, it will glide all the way over these beams and not between there. Same thing here in the back. Oh, that's perfect square. It even has all the nails. Ah, that didn't go quite as I planned. I put these floorboards on place so that it's easier to walk here. I'm just going to put them wrong way around so they don't get all muddy. Oh, I nearly forgot. I put this one accidentally over the floor beam, so I need to cut off a little bit. That won't do it. this gives a solid foundation where I can walk easily, and we can start adding those wall boards. Also, my brother should be here soon, so I'm getting some help. My brother is here. Morjesta! Ciaudi. Pitäisikö se hakkaa sieltä eka se kulma? Ui! Oh. No! I was thinking why this cost only €8. I think this is the reason. Let's see if we can make it to work. Se saattaa
joo,
kun tää on vaan sauna. En tiiä. Tää meneekö sinne jos vaan... Noin.
Menee se näkyy.
Ja sitten...
Joo, laitetaan vaan.
Se ovi. Alright, we've done now 6 layers and then we have to put the doors on place. By the way, if you're ever doing this yourself, a sledgehammer is way better than that rubber hammer I used.
Vuorilauta.
Eli ikkunaa.
No.
Varoitteko tää sormet alle? Moro. Mä tuun lyömään pään tohon niin kovaa monesti. Noin. Eli se ei tuu ihan siihen kiinni. No joo, se on totta. Noin mene rikki. Nyt se tätä mennä. We put this board a little bit too close, but that solved the issue.
Taitaa just kannattaa. Sehän, joo.
Yes, we did it. We got the doors in place. That was quite a lot of work. But now we need to do some lunch. It's already 1 p.m. I'm really hungry. I didn't have an extra plate. Last time I did have, but I forgot mine, so my brother needs to eat from cardboard.
No ei, vähän vaan.
Tää ei oo niin painavaa on, niin voi näistä Oh wow, it's really all coming together now. We even have the window. But the higher we go, the more challenging it gets, because soon we have to take out the ladders and then it will be slower.
On, mutta se on joskus tossa. Nämä mitkä menee ihan monesti päässä. Tää menee hyvin. Täältä menee. Joku jätti vähän.
Oota, mä vedän tän.
Mä koko paino läpi.
Alright, done with the coffee, so let's get back to work. We might need these soon. Pointti, että tällä pystyisit niinku pyörittämään. Kohta se lentää. Noin. Se pointti varmaan siinä. So if I understood correctly, the point of these is to allow the cabin to move naturally, or the roof posts to move naturally with the cabin. So they need to be loose. I can tighten it up to lift it up a little bit, but I can loosen it up so it pulls it a little bit down, so it can move freely if the wood lives. However, the hole is so tight it doesn't move downwards. Mulla ei taida olla. Yeah, that's really the way the instructions told to do that, but I'm thinking that I might add some kind of reinforcement down here. My parents came to help as well. We have to finish this before it starts raining, so all help is welcome.
Sitten toi
Next up we need to add these. They will go through the whole wall so that we can like squeeze them together. Those were too short, so we had to lengthen them a little bit. Thankfully it came with this kind of attachments. So now it reaches all the way. So once the cabin shrinks with those metal beams that goes through the walls, I can tighten them down once again. Oh man, I got so many workers here, I don't have to do anything myself. Sitten vaan nostakaa. Noin, nyt se meni. Everything done for now, so now we just need to cover the roof with planks. Näin. Katsotaan. Okay, so we ran to an issue because, like you can see, this is where the ceiling boards should be attached to, but there is a big gap over there and a gap here as well. So we need to add a wooden strip there. So on top of these boards that we are putting here now will come this plastic subroof, similarly to the outhouse, but this time done properly. Eikä tämähän nyt kuivaa täällä. Ota. Wow. Oh wow, it's starting to get cozy here. But we need to do the other side as well, it's raining. Time for a small snack break. It's already almost 8 p.m. Oh, look what my mom prepped us.
Mikä on sitten kauheat viivan tuo. Kauan takas. Arjakaisia.
Arjakaisia. Back to work. Noin. Heippa ja kiitos avusta. Oh my god, I was on the roof for so long that coming down it's a totally different building. What the frick? That looks so amazing. I'm so satisfied, and my mom had time to treat almost all of the sides with the molding protection. Just can't believe that's up there in a day, in a single day. Now it did start raining and it will continue raining tomorrow. Thankfully I have a pretty good subroof already there, but I'm going to install the plastic subroof there as well. I'm not exactly sure if you noticed that, but when I was on the roof, you can see in the center there is nothing supporting it. So it really bent a lot. Now I'm not sure, I think at Lillevilla they have designed this or have calculated, engineered it to withstand the snow loads. But just in case, I will add some kind of extra support there later. This nail gun was a huge help. It uses this kind of small nails, so if I was not adding those extra boards there, I would have used proper nails. Now those boards, you can see each, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All those 8 boards, those are nailed deep to the supporting beams that are underneath. But what a day! I started working at 7 a.m. and it's currently 9:30. So I worked here almost 15 hours today. Oh, that's crazy. I just really can't wait to move into that new cabin. It will be such an upgrade for the tent I currently have. I mean, look at this mess. Oh, that was refreshing. Oh, I'm exhausted. It was a long day. Hopefully it doesn't rain too bad because I don't yet have that plastic subroof on the roof. But yeah, tomorrow we have a lot to do, so see you guys in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. It's currently 5 a.m. and it didn't rain during the night that much, but now in the morning it started to rain heavily. I woke up with that and I can't just stop and think I have a roof without a proper ceiling or proper cover, so we need to get working. So cold in here. Oh wow, I can't wait to be soon waking up in that cabin. It will be so amazing. I'm just like gently pulling it tight, then I'm loosening up a little bit. I need to leave a gap between the roof and the plastic. Oh, I just realized that before I can continue, I need to cut the hole for the chimney on roof so that I can also do the waterproof subroof properly there. Because what I did incorrectly in the outhouse as well is that afterwards I just drilled through the subroof as well as the sheet metal. So the subroof was not sealed in any way. So here I want to do it properly. I need to first do the opening and then seal the subroof properly. I bought this kind of chimney that has everything you need for putting it through the ceiling. So this right here is the insulation part that will insulate the surroundings of the hot chimney so that nothing catches on fire up there. You can see it got this kind of insulation and the chimney will come through there. So I need to do a hole that's this big. Oh shoot! It's really great that I realized it now. I was already going to put the stove here and have the chimney coming through from the high end. But it would mean that the sitting area for the sauna would be here. And you can see that it's not that high up. In a sauna, the bench needs to be high up, so you're sitting high, but I can't have it too high up before my head would be touching the ceiling. Now it's not an issue, but if I decide to add the ceiling boards plus insulation here, the ceiling will come really low back here. This is where the manufacturer also stated that they would put the stove. So I'm switching up the plan a little bit. Thankfully I didn't drill anything. But now as it comes all the way here, I need to rip off the plastic. Now I can access the area where the chimney will get through. Oh shoot, the camera flipped, but I managed to get it there. Oh man, we got it on place just in time. Like you see, it started raining rather heavily. Now as I left these gaps here, like you see, when the sun starts shining, it will dry out the moisture from underneath there, and this will protect it from getting any more wet. There's supposed to be a hole here. There! So now that I have the hole here, I can check that it's on the correct spot so that I won't accidentally hit this. And like we see, I need to take it a few centimeters that way. Oh, that's just perfect. So I've made this kind of a board here that will guide the rain and condensation water out of there to the side so that it won't leak to the chimney pot. So now I can leave that here, have it closed like that, and once I get the sheet metal up here, I just have to cut a hole there. It's just a horrible weather to be working. I put these big screws here on each end so that they go through the roof to the wall, because these ends right here, if it's really windy or a storm hits, right here is where it tries to lift up the roof the most. So now those should be secured. Now lastly, before putting sheet metal here, the roof will get this kind of boards to which the sheet metal will attach to. Oh man, I just ran out of nails. I don't have any more of those roofing nails because the roof needs 30 nails. I don't have those with me anymore, so I can't continue the work up there. Also, I'm soaking wet. Apparently my old raincoat is not waterproof anymore. I'm soaking wet, I'm cold, I'm hungry, I'm exhausted. It really sounds like I might continue the work next time. No! You see that small thing that's poking from the roof? We put it all the way on top of the last log that's up there. And I just now noticed that in the bottom, right here, there would have been these kind of things, perfectly meant to come on top. Oh wow. The one that we did was not perfect, so I have to seal the top part there with something and then put a strip in front of it so it's hidden. And the same thing here as well. You can see that corner, there's some light coming through. I was thinking like, why the heck this building did not come with anything to the very peak? But it did. No can do anymore. Now I have all the important planks in the cover from the rain that I still need to finish off this mini cabin. But I mean, honestly, I'm very satisfied on how it turned out. It got a crazy big deck up front with a roof on top, and inside it was way more spacious than I expected. Now there is still a lot to do to get that finished, but now it's in the condition that I can leave it here. No matter if it rains, it will survive through that. It is my time to head back home, get some rest and get myself dry. It's really not fun to be soaked and cold. Now if you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe so you won't miss my upcoming videos. I post a new video every single Saturday and it won't be long when I continue building the mini cabin. If you got interested, you can find the mini cabin linked in the description. But otherwise, thank you for watching and see you on our next adventure.